Hey, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Yes, Monday. Happy Monday night. And great to see everybody who's here in the chat. Ready, set, go, says Wendy. So here we go. So I'm going to get into saying hi first to everybody and then let you guys know what we're doing. If you couldn't figure it out, it's part of the title there. So let's say hi. There's a Jackie Jacaranda hopping around, doing her modding thing. And Nilda is here. Hi, Nilda. And Linda is here. And Wendy, hi, Wendy. Morella is here. Hello, Miss Morella. And I'm scrolling. Hi, Garnet. Welcome. And Michaela's here. Hey, Michaela. Welcome. And Susie. And Allie. And Dawn. Aries Dawn is here. So, and Linda. I said hi to Linda. All right, awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Barb's Wheel of Fortune just lurking. Welcome. And that reminds me, if you are watching on replay or lurking, if you could hit the subscribe button for me, it's totally free for you and just helps my channel to grow. So I would appreciate that. And if you could hit the like button if you're already subscribed, that would be awesome as well. So yes, I just kind of go Dawn when I feel like it's time, and if I have like a topic or something that comes to mind, and today this came up, so I was like, I'm gonna go with it. So yeah, that's just kind of me, and you never know when I'm gonna pop up. Um, so I think I said hi to everybody. If you're lurking and you don't know why you can't chat, it's because you need to subscribe, and then you can chat with all these wonderful chatters over here. And then you make sure you get your question answered as well. I'm going to be doing some looking at some decks first, so please, if you'll hold your questions until after that, I would appreciate it. Hey, Viviani, and I'll go over the rules there for the readings in just a minute. So I was thinking about what I could do this on, and the Empaths Empowerment deck was calling out to me. And this is a fantastic deck. It's by Dr. Judith Orloff. I'll show you what the back of the cards look like. They're really pretty. And they just have such awesome affirmations for empaths. Um, And if you don't know what an empath is, you probably are one if you're attracted to videos like this and lives like this. So, taking on other people's emotions and having a superpower of, just using your emotions as teachers, all kinds of stuff that an empath is. You can learn more about that on Christina Lope's channel, is awesome for that, and some other people as well. But so I have these, and I mean, they're just awesome things for releasing fear, so that we don't take on the emotions of other people. What these cards are basically describing, like slow down, restore yourself with alone time. So just a lot of spiritual advice for people who tend to, like I say, to take on the energy of other people, and you have to learn to build boundaries. And another thing is to surrender. And Dr. Orloff also did a oracle that is an oracle that is the power of surrender. I can show you the box of this in a minute. These are the power of surrender cards. So this is like what empaths need to surrender and give up, right? Surrender unhealthy relationships, obsessive thinking, frustration, stress, so all addictions. Yeah, there's all kinds of things on here. So defensiveness. So she's got some beautiful cards that she made. These are the boxes. The Empowerment deck, and these are all on Amazon. All the decks that I have, I believe, are on Amazon. The Empath's Empowerment deck. This is just a gem. It's just a beauty of a deck. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorite oracles that I have, and I love to use it on me and for others as well. And then the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Forlow as well. You can see her name down here. She's special, guys, because she's not that anybody's more special than another, but she is special to empaths because she has she's a teacher or a professor, I should say, at UCLA in the psychiatry department, and she has her own office and what am I trying to say? Her own clinic office. Yeah, trying to say it, it's not coming out. She has her own business as far as being a doctor, and she is trained in empaths and for empaths. So she does that on the side. That's what I was kind of trying to say. And then let me say hello to Ellen R. Hello to Aaron O. Nugent. Welcome. But didn't miss anybody there. Yeah, it is. They're very interesting decks. So, yeah, definitely. And if you're in practice, thank you, Jackie. Consultancy can be also. Hi, Linda Kelzer. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. And then there's this one here, the Empath's Oracle. This is by someone else. This is from Raven Digitalis. And I really like this one as well. It has some great, here's the book here. It's a very thick, massive book. So it has a lot of information in it. And she does kind of like oil painting drawings on hers. And then there's really cool messages for empaths. At the bottom, like you got sitting with sorrow. Reminds me of oil paintings. I don't know if there's another word for it. Practicing daily spirituality. Alchemizing confusion into clarity. And you can see the paintings are really neat. But if you did not have this down here, I don't think you would know what this is. I wouldn't. For most of them, but it's just a really pretty oracle, but it's got very good sayings on it as well, so that's why I thought I would use that. And hey, Christine Fryer, welcome. And Warrior Girl's here. Hey, Warrior Girl. All right, so those are the I don't know why I'm putting this up because we're going to use it. So those are the three oracles that I was going to use. Let me just put these back real quick. And then for tarot, I have the This Might Hurt, and then I have the Psychic Tarot by John Holland and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. So just some tarot that made me think and of being an empath and having some good wording there, and with along with the tarots. And that This Might Hurt just kind of came natural to me because when we're empaths, we tend to take on emotions that sometimes hurt us, right? We don't even know why we're hurt. It's because we're taking on too many emotions that are not ours, that we have no business of taking on, right? But we can use it as a superpower, and that's what I'm hoping to get across in this live, is how we can use being an empath and our own emotions to be strong people who can not only look and see other people's emotions, but not take it on, and instead look and see the difference between their own emotions and the emotions of other people, and just understand what an empath really is. So that's what I got. And let me see. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I think there'll be. I think this will be fun. So I'm going to pull like one tarot and probably 2 to 3 of the empath cards, because I think that they will be very helpful, and we'll kind of build them around the tarot and see what happens. So if you want to um, come on to the live stream, I will open that up in a little bit. So let me just highlight that so I can remember. And moderators, you can help me too, because I might forget. But if you still hold your questions for just a couple moments, I just want to go over the housekeeping with the questions. If you could, please, no political, health, legal, or third party. Please be patient if you're in line. I do go in random order unless you come on live or you give a donation. And the PayPal information for me is down below. So I just do it on an honor basis. So if you have made a donation, please let me or one of the moderators, Jackie's, and some or any of the other moderators know, so that I can put you as close to the front of the line as possible. Okay, so yeah, go ahead with your questions if you would like, and make sure you also put them in caps and emojis, and you guys can start, and I will start highlighting. Hey, Nibra, welcome. And Jessica Lynn, hey, Jessica Lynn. I saw Jessica Lynn over at Ginger's. Ginger Faye has a great channel over there, and she had Michelle Astrological Tarot on. They might still be going, actually. I don't know if they're over or not. But I got Nilda, I got you. Thank you for your question. Ooh, Allie's got a good question. All right, I got you. Allie, Wendy, I got you. They're doing mine. Yeah, I told them to go ahead and do it, Miss Moonlight, and I would watch it back. So I had to do this one earlier because I have to be in bed around 10 o'clock because I have to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning for my temporary part-time job. So yeah, I'll watch the replay, definitely. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, but it did. So there you go. Right, Nibra, I got you. Thank you. Warrior Girl, got you. Oh, you want me to reuse? I can use the Rose Oracle deck. I don't care. It's right here. It's that close. Upside down, but it's right here. Let's try to get my mouse straightened out here. Just a moment. All right, we got 5. I'm gonna wait just a couple of moments, and then I can start opening up the live channel as well, so that you guys can come on the live link, I should say. So you can come on with me if you want to. If I put it up there, just make sure. What's going on with Nibra? Just let me scroll here. Did you have a question, Nibra? Yeah. Reconstruction, reconnection, you mean? Okay. I got you. All right. So I'll put the link up in just a moment, and make sure you only press it if you want to come on live, because it will put you in the studio. And I might accidentally put you on. So make sure you don't hit it unless you want to come on live with me. But if you want your question to go first and there's no donations in front of you, then I will take your question if you come on live with me. All right, so let me do that now. Invite, copy, and go over here. Michaela, I've got your question. Let's see, that's it right there. There. Pin message. Boom, there we go. And let me just make sure I got Michaela. Morella, I got you. Of course I have time. Aaron, I got you. Michaela, got you. Oh, Miss Moonlight, what new deck did you get? The Memento Mori? I've never heard of that. Interesting. Only one more pre-order to go. I have a couple pre-orders on my wish list that look really good. So I know what you mean. Okay, well, that's 9. I'm going to go ahead and start. And again, if you decide you want to be on live, come on down. And if not, we'll start in just a moment. I'm going to sip first. Everybody sip. Hope you have something good to drink. Okay, Nilda, we're going to go with you first. Water for Jackie. Got my V8 juice. V8 fruit juice. Wendy donated last night. Okay, I just now saw it, Wendy, so let me get you right after Nilda, okay? Is that all right? Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa. Welcome. And Wendy, I did see that. I'm so sorry I forgot. So I'll get you in just a moment. Okay. So I'm going to pull one tarot here. Thank you, Wendy. Hi, Songsin. Welcome. Wow, Nilda. Fertility is what you got. This is also the Empress, though. So this is creativity. This is nurturing. Okay, so nurturing yourself. You see she's kind of holding herself there in this position. So she's holding herself, and you can see the light of her heart is glowing. That green chakra of healing and of love that comes from her heart is glowing there. So you got the Empress and fertility. And then the Empath card. You got the first one is Stop Sensory Overload. Okay, so stop sensory overload. And it says if too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level, take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. All right, so this is just taking time out to not have sensory overload, right? And decrease your stimulation level. Right, so you got that one. Pull you one of these. Celebrating the world's diversity. Okay, so that was really pretty. I love her paintings. Celebrating the world's diversity. So celebrating that you are unique, Nilda, in your own way. And then the last one I'm going to pull is a Power of Surrender card. And it says, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Okay? And it says, listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. That's how I do my friendships. If I'm, um, you know, energized and happy to be around that person, and I want to talk to them first thing when I come home, I know that's the right kind of relationship or friendship. If I start feeling drained or uncomfortable, sometimes I have to cut things off and either step back or just sever the ties completely. Still be, still love the person, but at the same time, you got to have boundaries when you're an empath. It is so important to have boundaries. If you don't, people will walk right over you. So that stopping sensory overload, making sure that you have time for you. You're unique in your own way, and you are a creative nurturer. And don't forget to nurture yourself, is what I'm getting. All right, Nilda, that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated. I'm going to take you down here and we'll eavesdrop, and then we'll get to Wendy. Jessica, I got you. Trying to see if I missed anybody. Oh, well, thanks for trying to come on, Teresa. I appreciate it. StreamYard can be a little bit tricky sometimes. But welcome, Teresa. Hey, you're welcome, Nilda. Hey, Nicola. Welcome. We're in general read. Okay. And that will be the last for the readings right now. We'll put a pause on the readings, and then, yeah, I've got Nicola. Nilda, I've got Nicola. All right, so we will put a pause on the readings for now, and I'll take the ones that I've got. All right, and Wendy. I know you're ready, so I'm going to go. And go from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for you. I'm feeling one call from back here, so I'm going to go with it. Seek. This is number 9, which is the Hermit in this card, or in other cards. It says seek, and you will find, right? So seeking out what it is that you need to move forward, what you're lacking, and what you deserve, right? Okay, I've actually got 2 that came at. I'm going to honor those. It says, see your emotions as teachers. See your emotions as teachers. Emotions can be vehicles for transformation, whether joyous or challenging. They can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. So our feelings are not our enemies, they're our teachers. Okay, so just remembering that even when you have a challenging emotion, that we can turn it around into a positive emotion, even if it's a super negative one. That is our power as empaths. One thing that we can do. And it says, watch for the cosmic wink, which this means that magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities, okay, that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life. Okay, so the cosmic wink here is saying there'll be messages around you. And I am looking at your, I don't want you to think I'm not looking at your question. I see what your question is. I'm going to put them all together at the end here. Okay. And then you got surrender unhealthy relationships. And I'm going to add to this unhealthy jobs. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Like I had to let go of my job. I waited until I found another one, but I had a temporary job and it's just not for me at all, especially as an empath. There's people all over everywhere. And, being an HSP, a highly sensitive person, that freaks me out. So, yeah, I'm definitely a work from home person. So finding that job that's just right for you, okay, is very important. So how's it going? How does it feel? How does it make you feel when you're at that job? If it makes you, like we were looking at before, if it makes you excited and happy when you go in there, that's a thumbs up, right? If it, drains you and, depletes your spirituality and go to a negative place more easily, might be time to look for something else. So surrender unhealthy relationships or jobs. And it says let go of relationships or jobs that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. Okay. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So let me know if this is resonating, Wendy. I've got one more for you. Healing with Mother Nature. Okay, this is awesome. This would be like with I've lost the word again, but with incense sticks, with crystals, Reiki, all kinds of healing that we can use that comes from Mother Earth. It doesn't have to necessarily mean going outside, but it can mean that as well. Having a glass of water, replenishing yourself. So healing with Mother Nature. So let's see, you tend to overthink. Yeah, me too. Me too. I get that. Um, I'm just thinking that, like I said, when you go into work, is it something that it makes you happy or not so much? And I think that's where we know how it's going, um, how we're going to go forward or not go forward with it. So, um, if you're asking a question like that, it's making me think that you're having some doubts, maybe that this is a long term thing for you. So it might be time to look for something else, or time for a vacation, time for things for you. But you may have to plan it out, like I had to, you know. I still have 3 weeks to go of my old job to get into my new job. So it's not going to be available till then. But I want to give notice and all that good stuff too. Okay, you got to have plans if you're going to change your job. And I'm not telling you that you need to change your job. I'm just saying if it's unhealthy and makes you feel unhealthy, then yeah, you do need to. Yep. So that's what my advice is for you, Wendy. So I hope that makes sense. And that's said with a bunch of love, okay? And thank you for your donation and your question. I appreciate you very much. All right, let's see where we're at here. Hey, Tamsy Faye, welcome. Sonia Panola is here. Welcome. Sip Sip, yes. You're welcome, Wendy. Don't think I missed anybody else. All right. It's all part of the journey, right? It is. Yeah, definitely. Definitely part of learning. Allie had a really interesting question. All right. Allie, can you give me a thumbs up or just let me know you're here, please? Fix my hat a little bit. I know this isn't matching, but it is what it is. A dragonfly landed on my head a few months ago. Was this a message from a loved one or spirit family? Oh, wow. Okay. You're here. All right. Thank you. Let's go to this white part. I love that Miss Moonlight. That's awesome. So your answer is the sun, which is a huge yes card. And there is a creepy baby, but at least he's got a diaper on. All right. So a dragonfly landed on my head a few months ago. Was this a message from a loved one or spirit family? Yes, definitely think so. Let's see if we can read a little bit more into it. This is more of a tarot question, so I'm going to pull another card. Seven of Wands. So they want to make sure that you have strong boundaries up. So this leads me to the oracles. So I'm going to go ahead and do those for you. Hey, Darkus, welcome. Tame negative thinking. When negative thinking let me back up. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. Okay, so changing your feelings from negative to positive. So I think that's definitely a sign. And you can see there's flying creatures there, dragonfly, also a flying creature. So yeah, it definitely was. Surrender your ego. It says cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So another sign that that could be is for you to be humble in order to further your goals, and just don't let the ego go round and round here. And it's, I call it the monkey mind, and sometimes it just keeps going. And we have to stop and slow it down and say, wait a minute, is this true what I'm thinking? And I want to think about things that are going to be positive and make me happy, right? So get you one more here. Accepting the past is what I got. Did you see that there? So with this, I think it's a direct um, message from not an ancestor necessarily, but someone who, a loved one who has passed, Allie. And they're saying they want you to accept that the things that have happened, that yes, you have lost a loved one, but at the same time, they're still there with you, and they want you to know that. So um, I think that's a big indicator of why the dragonfly landed on your head. So if that happens again, you know that this is a symbol of something from a loved one who wants you to know that they're there and they're watching out after you. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Allie. Makes sense. Life has been rough last few months. Hard to stay positive sometimes. The message resonates. Yeah, I get that completely. I understand that completely, Allie. And I'm glad it resonates. You're very welcome. Okay, let's see where we are at. Yep, also listen to your gut instinct. Yeah. Okay, I have closed the questions. So sorry about that, but I've got to be at work early in the morning. So I've had to put a halt on the questions. But I will possibly pull one card for people at the end if it's not too late. Okay. And remember, you can still tip. Um, I just go with the flow with these things. I'm going to go ahead and take down the pinned message because I don't think anybody's coming up. So we're going to unpin that. Okay. And we'll just go by donations. If anybody wants to make sure their question gets in here, you still can. Just to make a donation. Okay. All right. Nivra is next. What do I need to know about my friend George and the upcoming you said it was something else. Reconstruction. I will be reconnection. I will be receiving. Okay. Reconnection. From the Psychic Tarot, I got the throat chakra. There you go, the throat chakra. So that's right here. And of course, where our throat is, but it also goes up around here to our ears, to our mouth, because it's what we're taking in, what we're listening to, and also how we're communicating with others. So, yeah, there's a need to communicate um, how you're feeling. But again, you want to be careful about how you communicate and what you communicate at what time. So, got that. And then let's pull you a couple more cards. Nourish your body. If you are tired, rest. If you are in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend. Listen to its needs. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to hold on for a minute with the reconnection and to nourish your body. Okay, so make sure you're getting the rest that you need. And then I'll do a power of surrender card for you. Surrender to inner peace. Okay, so this makes me think that this is going to be a good reconnection. Okay, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes. Others will feel your good vibes, and your life will flow more easily. You can see she's just kind of going with it, right? She's going for it. So just be yourself, be your lovely, wonderful self that you are. And people might say, how do you know that? Because I've had a session with Nivra before. So I know what a lovely, wonderful person that she is. And just be yourself. Okay. And I think that it's going to be a good reconnection, is what I'm feeling from the cards. Let me pull you one more. This one says meditating and reflecting. Okay, so meditate and reflect on what you want. Manifest, manifest, manifest what you want. Okay, and whatever connection that you want with George, manifest that and see what happens. Okay, keep us informed. Thank you, Nivra. All right, take this down. Back. Okay, so we're switching Morella for Darkus. Okay. Thank you, Morella, for doing that. Let me see where you're at. Okay. So I will need Darkest to put your question back in. I don't have it. I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. What is the message from my mom? Okay, Darkest, I got your question. And let's see. Just going to go round and round here and go to Warrior Girl. All right. That was sweet, Morella. Thank you. Okay. Warrior Girl, I love a reading only if you use the Rose Oracle deck. I can do that. Warrior Girl, are you here? I haven't seen you comment in a little bit. And Morella, the Rose is a really, really awesome Oracle deck. And I got the Healing Waters, which is made by the same creator, Rebecca Campbell, and the same artist as well. And they just go so well together. They just like flow together. So thank you again for this deck. Well, my grandmother's name was Edna Darkest. All right, I starred that. Mystical Thorn, hello, Natalie. All right, Warrior Girl. You got the Bloom, the Child Within, and Brothers of the Rose. We'll see what this all means. So the Bloom, it says, creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. So this is a Three of Cups moment right here. This is time for you to celebrate and just to be happy with your life and the way that things are going. And then you got the Child Within. That's making me think of some inner child work, which there's nothing wrong with. That's a great thing to actually do, is to do inner child work, because it'll help you to heal and to have fun with your inner child as well. You can do both, right? So celebrate, have fun with your inner child, and that says, by the way, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Right? So be those things to yourself. And then you got Brothers of the Rose, which is sacred masculine, and it doesn't matter what our gender is. We have the divine feminine and divine masculine in us. But this says honor, protection, and support. So you are protected, you are supported, and you do have the freedom to just celebrate and be happy and to have that fun time with your inner child. You know, when you think of things that used to make you happy when you were a child, and do some of them now. There's nothing wrong with that. It'll make you feel better. We don't have to adult 24/7. There could be times when we do play as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Warrior Girl. I hope that resonates. You let go of my cards. Sunny is attacking the tarot cards. He's trying to get a psychic tarot card from John Holland. I have to put him up in a moment. Not John Holland, but Sunny. Hi, Frazia. Frasia. Okay, and Frasia, I did close the question. Sorry, but I've got to get up early in the morning, so I can only take a certain amount. All right. Sunny, ain't a mess over here. Okay, that's all right. Okay. This would be Morella's turn, so we'll go to Darkest. What is the message from my mom? And her name is Edna Parker. Okay. Let me see what I got for you, Darkest. We use the Talking to Heaven cards for you, Darkest. See if there's a message from your mom. We got a few here. She wants you to know that she is with the rest of the family. You can see a family right there. She wants you to know that she's surrounded by loving animals. So I don't know if she had a favorite animal while she was alive or had several in and out um, of her life when she was alive. But she's saying that she's surrounded by loving animals. So those that crossed the Rainbow Bridge are right there with her. And she wants you to know that you're soulmates. So that's so special. Then soulmates can be more than just romantic. They can be a mother and a child. Definitely, I believe my mom was one of my soulmates. So yeah, she's saying that she's still your soulmates. Not that we were soulmates. You are soulmates, meaning she's still there. She's still giving you support, and you can come to her whenever you need her. Just remember that poem about the footprints is what I'm hearing. And she wants you to know when you think that you're alone and there's only one set of footprints, it's because she's carrying you. Okay? She's carrying you through um, the things that you're going through that make you feel lonely. So I just want you to um, know how much she cares about you. It's a big one. It's a big love. All right, so that's what I got for you, Darkest. Thank you for being here. All right. All right, Aaron is next. General for the week would be awesome. Okay. I can see Aaron's here. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, Aaron. Unconditional love between a parent and a child. Yep. General for the week for you. All right, Aaron. Oh, Nine of Cups. The nine is in this deck. This is the cups. Fulfillment of wishes. So this is like the genie card, right? So ask for what you want and you can receive it, right? Genie in a bottle. I've got focus on gratitude. All right. So while you're making those wishes, think about the things that you're thankful for. Don't wait for a crisis to happen to be grateful for your life. Today, focus on what you have to be thankful for. Okay, so focus on gratitude. Surrender to spirit. Okay, so once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you, manifesting you something, a wish that you want, genie in a bottle, right? Surrendering to spirit. And then the last thing I got for you, mentalizing emotional impressions. So using your mind to take on the emotional impressions that others are giving you and making that choice whether you're going to take that on or you're going to use it as an opportunity to help them. So I think that's what you got here. I hope that resonates. It's a little all over the place, so I'm going to pull a clarifier for you. I'm going to use it. This might hurt. See what comes up. The Page of Pentacles, a manifester. So there we go. It is about manifestation, okay? So this is the page of manifesting. You can see she's holding the pentacle there going, what can I make this into? What can I change this into? And the magic that can occur when we see what happens when the page becomes older and is able to manifest all that they need. Okay, so it is all about manifesting for you for this week. Right? Fulfillment of wishes. That's what I got for you. All right. Michaela, can you let me know if you're still here, please? Hey, Jeff, welcome. You're welcome, Darkus. I'm glad that resonated. Thank you for telling me that. All right, is Michaela still here? Hey, Michelle, welcome. I am going to go back and get my message, so thank you for doing that. I had to start a little bit early tonight because I do have to be at work super early in the morning. So I wanted to do this one, but I'm going back and going to be listening to that before I go to bed. So thank you for doing that, you and Ginger. All right. Michaela's here. Okay. Kayla, I'm going to pull the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. You got Trust, number 0. This is the Fool card. All right. So for you to trust and take a leap, take a risk. And then from the Empath's Empowerment, I got You Can Handle This. And you see them balancing on the earth there. It's pretty awesome. You can handle this. There is a wise saying, you are never given more than you can handle, right? Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. And then you got surrender stress. Oh, so there might be some anxiety that's occurring with you, Michaela. So if that is true, it says surrender stress, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So breath work is going to be very helpful for you. And then opening to dreams and visions. So just be open to the dreams that you have and visions that you might have when you're meditating and your third eye chakra is coming to my mind. And just being open to the beautiful dreams that we have that, a lot of times they're mystery, kind of like these photos here, but they're beautiful, or paintings, whatever they are here. But being open to things like that. And I think if you trust and you surrender your stress, this is interesting. Look here how she's falling. She's trusting, right? And falling. And this is surrendering stress. Look, it looks like she's also letting go. And it looks like she's going in the water. But she doesn't care because she knows she'll be caught, right? All right, that's what I got for you, Michaela. I hope that resonates. And Jessica Lynn is next. Oh, thank you, Erin. That's really sweet. My cat's going berserk. I might have to take him outside of the room here in a minute. You're here. Okay, Jessica. See if we can get through the reading here without Sunny going ballistic on me. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, we'll see. I love that cat so much. He used to bug me so much, and now I learned to surrender to it, and then I realized that's just the way he is. So it's so much better this way. Jessica, have you been overburdened a little bit lately? It's being 10 of Wands, so saying you might be taking on too much. There might be too much going on. This person can't tell that the bird's on top because there's too much wood. So there's no blessing because there's too much that's in between. There's too much going on. You're welcome, Michaela. Thank you again for your feedback there. This says also, Jessica, to tap into your spiritual power. It says reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve the dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. Okay, reach out to a power greater than yourself. Reach out to source. And then power of surrender says surrender fear. So yeah, definitely got that overburdened, a little bit of anxiety coming in here. It says surrender fear, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Right? It says instead of fighting fear, surrender to it. And let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, the power of now, right? All right, so let me get you one more. Sitting with sorrow. Yeah, sometimes when we have a fear, we have to sit with it to see what it is. Is it true? And if it is true, then how can we heal it? A lot of times with sorrow and grief, you just have to go through it. And then after you go through it, you can learn to heal from it. So that's what I got for you, Jessica. I hope that resonates. And I want you to lead a stress-less life, if that makes sense. That's what I got for you. Yes, you have been a little anxious. Yeah. And it's that time of year, I think, too, because I get that, too, at times. And I have to remind myself of what I'm saying, now. So it's interesting. Life has a way of making us all humble, right? Okay, and let me see here. We got Nicola. Nicola is next. General reading. Choose your battles wisely. This is the 7 of, let me think real carefully here. It's purple. Those are the wands, I believe. Yep. 7 of wands. Choose your battles wisely. Okay, we don't have to get upset about every single thing that happens. I'm not saying that you do, but to take on emotions of other people, a lot of times it's going from one battle to another, right? So you don't have to do that. Instead, you can just pick which ones are worth your time and worth you know trying to make a difference in that person's life, or to help a situation, because you can see both sides of the story, right? You can see maybe when there's two people who are having a fight or something, you can see both sides of the story. You can see both sides from both people. All right, choose your battles. Let's get you some more cards here. Find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you're here to help create a better one. Yes. Your tender heart is a treasure. Okay. You're here to create a better world. And then Nicola, I got surrender frustration. So you might have some anxiety going on as well. It says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to receiving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach this situation more calmly. Okay, so again, taking a breath and calming yourself before reacting to certain things. Okay, and one last card for you. Practicing daily spirituality, right? So meditating, doing what you need to do to practice daily spirituality that will bring you closer to source. And then you're able to surrender the frustration easier, right? You're able to find your purpose easier. You're able to choose your battles easier and with less anxiety, because you're practicing daily spirituality. That's your reading. Right? I hope that resonates. Okay, and I am not done. Marilla, did you really think I was going to let you get out of here without getting your question done? Hi, Roxanne Richter. Welcome. All right, Marilla, you are up. Marilla, I got the 9 of Pentacles for you, material harvest. Right, so it looks like this is usually the lady with the bird on her shoulder. Marilla, let me know if you're here real quick. I want to make sure. Oh, I see you are. You're right there. This is usually the lady with the bird on her shoulder. She has more than she needs, right? So this is you right now. You have a lot to be thankful for and grateful for. That's what this is saying. We were doing empathic empowerment, Roxanne. I did close the question. Sorry. But use your notification bell, then you'll know when I am on next time. I should be on tomorrow for the tarot spreads. So usually around 9 o'clock on Tuesday nights, if you want to show up then. All right. And hey, Silver Lining, welcome. So this also, Marilla, says breathe. And it says, breath is sacred. To replenish yourself, slowly inhale wellness and clarity to a count of 6, then exhale stress to a count of 6. I do mine a little bit different, the breath work. Um, when I feel like I need to breathe, I will breathe in for 6. I will hold for about 3. And then I always let out, because that's just how I was taught. Let out longer than I take in. So if I took in 6, I'll let out 9. Okay, so that's what I do. That might help for you when you're going through a sticky situation, or you just feel like you can't, you've had it and you're just, at your wit's end. Try breathing, and that'll help you. Okay. The next one I got for you, Marilla, is surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Ooh, this is a tough one, right? I know I've tried to do this numerous times, and it's true, you can't. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing, right? So that's a problem that we have, this impasse. We want to fix everybody, right? We want to take on their problems and be like, I'm not shaking them, but be like, this is what you need to do. Can't you see this is what you need to do? I can feel what you're feeling. So this is what you need to do. But we can't fix anybody. We can only guide them with love and be there for them with love, right? So let's pull one more here. Choose experiences wisely. Yeah, you don't have to take on um, things from other people. Instead, you got a material harvest in your own life. You have so much to be grateful for, and just breathe when you get distressed. And same as I was telling Michaela, choose your battles wisely, I think is what it's saying, choosing experiences wisely. So this might be for the collective as well. Choose your experiences and your battles wisely, and surrender the idea that you can fix someone. So, Marilla, I'm even going to give you an extra card just because I can. Set limits with draining people. Yeah, you got some taking on of other people's problems sometimes. So this says, when people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. Okay, so setting limits, setting boundaries with other people is going to help you out. So, and also surrendering that you can't fix someone. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated for you, Marilla, and thank you for all that you do. You are amazing, just like everybody is amazing in here. You're welcome. So thank you guys so much. I am going to have to head to bed very soon. So after I listen to my reading from Michelle and Ginger. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Tarot Tuesdays, Tarot Spread Tuesdays, where I've got some spreads from possibly the Rose Oracle Warrior Girl, Marilla. So we'll see about that. All right. So I will see you guys soon, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody. Mwah.